Hi everybody, we are back on the vendor hall floor and it's Ninja Division time. We're here with John and we're going to show off all the new toys.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of new stuff here.
There are a lot of new stuffs.
Tell us what's up.
Well, we got a lot of cool stuff this year. I know that, first off, everybody's been waiting for a lot of our Kickstarter content and other obligations to move out to backers. We ran into that whole snowball thing where it's like, well, this one's late and they got two more coming in and smashing all together, and it was a living hell for us and has been. But we've been moving through them slowly but surely. We know that, so Way of the Fighter, for example, was fully delivered as a game, and the miniatures are being manufactured right now, so those are getting ready to go out the door. Done.
Awesome.
And the last of the three, being Super Dungeon Explorer being the big one, we need to wait for last because it is a big bite for us. But we're finishing Relic Knights 2.0. It's shipping out to backers. Hopefully end of August is what we've targeted, so the next 30 days.
Awesome.
So news and announcements will get out about that, and that'll unlock all of the miniature releases and everything that goes with that game. And then we can start focusing on the Big Bear and then start moving through that. I know people have been waiting to hear from us on that, and we're trying as hard as we can to give solid dates and information, but until I get it back, I'm not sharing. So that's where we're at with that.
It's progress. It's progress.
Well, it needs to be progress, and to understand that, I mean, everything that we do is about getting those games done, and then when you get them done, you need to wait until it's the right time to do it so you don't sink the rest of the ship trying to do it. So, yeah, it's not easy, but we're trying. We're learning. That said, we got cool stuff that we did launch at the show that we're really excited to share, and the first of which is our licensed game that we worked on with Games Workshop.
Nice.
And that is going to be Doomseeker.
Look at that.
Now, Doomseeker is actually probably one of the last licenses they've given out for the Warhammer Old World and not the Age of Sigmar setting, because we really had to craw up our bag about doing something with Slayers, because Dwarf Slayers are rad,
Yes.
and they're frankly one of the coolest critters that have come out of the Warhammer world. And this is a game where your job is to be a dwarf slayer who's been cut off into the world to go and basically find his doom, under the teeth and claws of horrible monsters in the Warhammer world. And your job is to die with the most glory. So, this is very much a very tavern game. It's card-based, there's a couple of dice elements and things involved, but it's meant to be fun and cheeky and silly, but you're chopping up monsters and you're trying to be the one who dies the most bloody, horrible death possible. We have a lot of fun with it, and we've cleared out a big stock of it so far. And it helps that we've set up ourselves.
And one more now.
Yeah, and one more. But it helps that we've also set up across from Games Workshop here, so we've been bouncing folks back and forth all day.
Nice. Cross-pollinating. Look at that. Ben Shaw, dwarves. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly. So we've also launched on the show Rainbow Knights. We've been waiting a long time, actually, to get this one in stock. And Rainbow Knights is a really cool, it's just a speed, dexterity, card-slapping game where you play cute little magical monsters ridden by these little heroic characters shooting rainbows out their butts.
Awesome.
And you just make sure you don't run into somebody else's rainbow or another obstacle. But the game's not a turn-based, like, think about it, pick your card, lay it down. You just grab your deck and you're like, go, 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 go. And the player who has the fewest cards left at the end of the round wins that game. But you can play a game in 45 seconds. It's fantastic. Screaming, yelling, designed by David Carl, who does great work. He's worked for Steamforged and Privateer Press and all those guys. We really have a lot of fun with that one, too.
Excellent.
We're also showing from Studio 17, Room 17 Games, our Museum Rush, which we're publishing here for the U.S., and it's done really well over in the EU, and we're bringing it here to show and share.
Great.
We're showing Backspindle's new project. They have a game called Ninja Squad. They've done
Ninja Squad. There it is. Yeah.
They've done a few cooperations with us, and we've actually lent lease, if you will, our ninjas from our old Ninja All-Stars game to let them use them as game tokens and sort of move that over there so they can get used. Because at the same time, right now, we're actually taking all of that content from Ninja All-Stars, and we've revealed that Kagejima, the Shadow Island that is in the Ninja All-Stars game, actually exists in the Super Dungeon world. So you can use that whole range of miniatures with your Super Dungeon games.
Awesome.
So we have update cards for everything, new rules coming out, so you can now blend and mix and match and play it with Arena or play it with Super Dungeon.
Very
So
cool.
big, broad selection of stuff to choose from. So, yeah.
Awesome. Oh my gosh, you guys have been busy.
We try, and it gets us in trouble, but we try to stay busy.
Yes, yeah.
We'll have more announcements in the next couple of months about more license work that we're going to be doing. Some in partnership with Games Workshop, some in partnership with other companies, a lot of video game titles, stuff, some cool things I think you guys are going to kick out of. And we'll be wrapping up today our second annual Golden Kobold painting competition.
Nice.
So everything GB, the best painters out there have been dropping off their work, and we'll be sharing it online here soon.
Excellent. I'm going to have to take a look in those cases for you guys because they're always adorable and very nicely done.
Thank you.
Well, John, it's great catching up with you.
Good talking to you.
You guys, let me know if you've got other particular questions. I'll round up John while we're still here at the show and try to get answers to you. And otherwise, we'll see you again in the next one.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks.